morning, YouTube. I hope you're having an awesome day. And so over here at Jesse's Garage, we're trying to have a good day ourselves. Sometimes Monday, have you ever noticed, it starts out kind of rough, doesn't it? Got all these things starting to fire up throughout the week and you're trying to make it all come together. Well, around here, it's the same way. But we're going to try to do the best we can this week. Actually, today, I think it's supposed to be like in the 60s. Can you believe that? Here we are. About the end of February, and it's supposed to be crazy cold outside, and so we're going to make the best of it. We're going to really have a good time. Well, today we got a different kind of video for you. Yeah, I know you've seen us do a little bit of restoration stuff around here. Well, so I had one of our viewers, which is actually my sister, is one of them. I want to take a moment just to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to our channel. My goodness, can you believe we're over 700 now? When I looked this morning, we were at 705. Amazing. I never thought I would see that day. And so we're climbing, we're getting up there. And so anyways, my sister reached out and she said, hey, what do you think about restoring one of Dad's old pipe wrenches? And so, I thought, yeah, okay, I could do that. But then she told me something that I was not expecting. She goes, well, I've been watching your channel and you said a couple times, that it's your tools and you can do it any way you want to, and that you've heard other people say that on their channels, which we have, right? We've all heard that. My tools, my rules. I think a DJ over at one of the other channels says that. And then I think in my last video or a couple videos, we had one of our viewers, Don, I was having a conversation. He said the same thing. So it's out there, right? But what she told me next, I did not expect. And so she says, I want you to do the pipe wrench in the way I want it to be done. And I said, great, no problem. What do you want done to it? And she says, I want it pink. Pink? Who does a pink pipe wrench? And I said, well, what are you talking about, pink? I've never seen a pink pipe wrench. And actually, I got online this morning and I was looking through YouTube and I just typed in pink pipe wrench. I couldn't find one. And so I thought, okay, I don't know. I don't know if I do pink on my channel. But then, I got to thinking about it. Man, they make pink ratchets. They make pink toolboxes. They make pink screwdrivers, right? And so, what am I afraid of? And then I got reminded of something else. One of the things that I really enjoyed about this channel, speaking of our 705 subscribers, my sister's one of them. She's female, obviously. But I remember a couple of the other commenters that came on and says, female here. I love that. We have people, we're drawing people from all walks of life and around the country, around the world, and different genders. And you know what? I say, yes, let's do it. I'm kind of scared, but let's do it. So here's the project. The project is this pipe wrench that we have right here. And so I'll put my hand over it so you can see it a little bit better. Nothing special. It doesn't have a brand on it that I can tell. Anyway, so over here kind of tells a little bit more about it. We're going to go through and we're going to try to bring this bad boy back to life. We have everything to gain and nothing to lose. So if you've never seen a pink pipe wrench in all of your days, I haven't either. We're going to be the first. We're going to be the trendsetter. We're going to get out there and create a pink pipe wrench just for my sister, for memory's sake, because obviously if you probably watched some of our videos, you know that my dad's not around with us anymore. So anytime we can kind of hold on to those memories, you included, I'm sure you want to do everything you can to do that. So this is her way of doing it, and we're going to honor that, and we're going to make the best that we possibly can. All right, first thing we're going to do is give it a bath. First thing, we're going to pop out this pin right on this side, and we're going to take out this piece here. We're going to unscrew it. We're going to take it apart. And these pipe wrenches are super easy to do, incidentally. And so we're going to take it a bath, get rid of all the grime and junk like that. And then we're going to take it to the wire wheel. We're going to clean it up. And then we'll start the primer and the paint process after that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started taking it apart, and I'll be right back. Okay, the very first thing we're going to do is to get in here and push out this pin, or actually we're going to unscrew this part first, so let's see if we can go through that. I might kind of fast forward this portion. Almost there, getting kind of bound up just a little bit, but we're going to wiggle it loose, and voila. So we got that part out, and so we see that we have markings that are going to be in here as far as how wide the teeth are, so that part is good. And over here it just says drop forged steel. And so it has 14 inches, I think, right there, if you can read that correctly. So hopefully I got it to focus in. So we have that, and then we have the piece that's here for the wheel. And so we're going to get that cleaned up. Now, the reason why I'm over here on this side, you'll notice that I have these little holes that are on my CNC machine here, or top. And so we're going to use that just so I can push the pin through. And so if you don't have a variety of punches, you might want to get some because they sure do come in handy. And so let's see if I can kind of get this. Hopefully this is not too big, but let's just see how it goes here. All right, here we go. We're going to try to punch it out. All right, I felt it go through. So there's our pin. There's that piece. Now this thing here, it's kind of in there a little bit too. I see it wiggling a little bit, so let's give it a little tap here. Ah, there we go. So we got that part out. You can see how badly rusted it is. And that's the thing. Whenever you're redoing these, you want to break it down as much as you possibly can, because if you don't, if you just kind of do a superficial painting on the outside, you still got that rust that will eventually creep back through. All right, here we go. We got this part done. You already seen me throw things in the bath several times, so we won't do that. But we'll come back once we get it out and start cleaning it up. All right, here we go. All right, and we are back with the finished product. Can you believe it? Wow, I got to tell you, that was a challenge. And let me tell you the reason why it was a challenge is because, boy, that paint that was on this pipe wrench, it was on there, man. I couldn't even get it all off. I ground on it, I wire wheeled it, I soaked it, I did all kinds of stuff. My goodness, they really did a number on this thing. Now, that being said, you might recall that right before I came on, I was painting it, and I was painting it the pink. And I got to tell you, it just didn't sit well with me. Oh, and so sis, if you're watching, I got to tell you, I am so sorry if this thing did not come out the way that you wanted it to go. But I think it turned out pretty special, actually. And let me explain. When I think of my dad, and that's what she was wanting to do this for, and I think of her, and so she wanted it pink, you might recall. And so I thought, how do I merge the two, right? And so my dad, he probably wouldn't want a pink tool, at least I don't think he would anyways. But, he wanted to probably have some honor to it. Now, this pipe wrench wasn't like a real high-end pipe wrench. It was pretty elementary. The casting marks or the forging marks on here, man, I had to grind those down just a little bit. And it's not perfect, but again, it's a pipe wrench. But anyways, are you ready? Let me show you what it is. And sis, I hope if you're watching, it meets your approval. So as you can see here, here's what we're looking at in regards to the pipe wrench. So I cleaned it all up. I went through and I painted it black in the middle there. You'll notice you wanted pink. There's your pink. And so your pink is right here in that knurling, in between the knurling of that dial there. And so we blued everything in here. And so we really did a real nice number in regards to that portion there. Now, that's not all the pink, in case you were wondering. And so here we go with the other side. So now you can see where the line is right there. And then we can see that I highlighted the letters that are there. And then we just polished some of this. And like I said, we didn't go all out. But man, we cleaned it all up. We took it all apart, gave it a bath. And man, look at that. Is that beautiful or what? I got to tell you, I would be proud to have this in my box. And so, sis, I really hope that you enjoy it, that you like it. In fact, I put my hand over it so you can see it a little bit better. And so now, remember I said that the casting on here really it wasn't very well defined. So I did the best I could in regards to the letters there. But I think it's just enough to make it highlight, make it pop. And so I think it turned out pretty good. But sis, you're the only one that matters, actually. The viewers obviously are going to have their opinion. And for everybody who's watching, please tell Michelle what you think about it. I imagine it would probably go a long ways. And kind of put that in the comments that way. And if you like the video, make sure you hit like and subscribe, obviously. But overall, this is the finished product for the pipe wrench for my sister. She wanted something to remember my dad by, and with some pink in it. And so there you are, sis. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Put your comments below. And until next time, we'll see you on the next one.